Hello guys, Zhatelier here, and today we shall be playing a game called Hegemony 3 Clash of the Ancients. We are also playing with the DLC The Eagle King here, but we are going to play... Well, first of all, let's talk about the game. So, the goal of the game is to achieve hegemony over Italy as one of the factions you can see here. Hence the name, Hegemony. So, there are over 30 factions here divided into, I think 7 faction groups. Each faction group has pretty much the same units and mostly the same bonuses and so on. So, yeah, I was quite recently sort of challenged to do a series of this game as Syracuse over here, and the challenger was a YouTuber called Bundeswehr Bob. He's currently making a series playing as Rome, and well, I have quite a few hours into the game, not past 100 yet, but eventually, maybe. So I guess without further delay, let's get playing. I'll start playing, shall we? So it's gonna zoom in and okay, let's pause it first of all and zoom in properly. So first of all, the battles are 4 in this map. What you can see, well, of course, the map is quite huge, honestly. And we are just fighting in Sicily right now for the foreseeable future. Let's actually get our meeting neighbors and local hegemony quests visible here. So first of all, you start with the so-called Noble Sons unit, which is when your empire grows and you get higher tier cities, you will also get this unit is upgraded. You will also start with 1 general. Let's see, what bonuses do you have? Population growth and tax output. I guess I'm gonna put you in charge of the city. And these guys, well, first of all, I think I'm gonna have to capture the farm there, so I'm gonna send you to capture the farm. I'm gonna explain a little bit while we go about this game, but not too much. And there are probably quite a few tutorials out there, and the game itself does tell you the basics quite well, I think. So if you are interested in the game, I don't think I need to go through everything right now. And okay, so we have 2 workers going to this farm and logging camp, so you can see the 2 resources, or 3 resources actually, in this game. There's food, which I'm currently losing because I don't have anything that actually produces food. Then there's wood, which is the same situation, I don't have anything producing it quite yet. Then there's money, gold, and currently I'm getting 45 gold per week, which means that I could probably get a unit of Greek hoplites. Of course, I will be losing money because of that, but not too much, so I think I can handle that. So I'm capturing these producing things. I probably should zoom in so you can see a bit better, but I just like to play here when I'm not fighting, sort of a bit faster, and you get a greater view of everything. So our unit here is, I played a little bit to try out the Syracuse stars, so I know a little bit of this area. I know that there's a camp over here which has raiders in it, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm gonna send you back to the... actually I'm gonna send you because I need to visit these 4 cities. They give me a quest, and after I do the quest they will join me. Okay, so as you can see, there is a camp here, and it is held by, I think, raiders or rebels or something like that. So here we can see other production places. Okay, first of all, there is a fishery behind that. Or actually, here's another fishery as well. Being on an island, there's quite a few fisheries along the coastline here. Then there's the livestock farm, which gives you food and gold. Not too much gold, but a little bit. And then there's a mine, which gives you only gold, but it gives you a ton of gold, to be honest. And then there's something that you can't quite yet see, but I know that there's one around here. It's vineyard, which gives you a little bit of food, but a lot of gold. So there's quite a few different kinds of production thingies. Okay, and you still don't want to give me the quest. I'm already pretty close. Okay. Greetings, sir. Your arrival is well timed. As commander of Akrai's garrison, I was preparing a report to send you from our leaders. Rumors spread that a leader has emerged amongst the raiders who is intent on launching a combined assault on all our peoples. My king believes we must stand together if we are to survive this assault, and has pledged both myself and our city to your cause. So we got the city over here. I think we need to bring in the hoplites over here, because the hoplites are pretty good at fighting. As long as they are not flanked, they are pretty superior to most things that the rebels or raiders can throw at you. So we can see that they have 3 units of peltasts, which are spear throwing like infantry, and then they have a unit of spearmen, none of which are quite full. About 2/3 full, most of them. Okay, now that we got the city, we actually increased our gold production quite a bit, but also increased our food consumption. We are currently losing 16 food per week. We have over 600, so we can, and it's only spring. Well, actually, you can probably see here. On winters, our production is 10 food per week right now. On springs, it's 20, summer 30, and autumn 40. So the food production depends on the season you are in, which is quite reasonable and makes sense. So first of all, I think I'm gonna connect this city over here. If you have places connected, they can share resources a bit by bit, not right away. But if they are on the same territory, you see, I don't know how well you can actually see it, but you can see the border here. If they have the same area, they can instantly share the resources, which is something you will see pretty soon. I think once I upgrade probably both towns to level 2, they are level 1 right now, which you can see over here. Of course, when you upgrade a city, you get more recruits, which is another resource in this game. Where was I? Yeah, you get more recruits, but and more taxes, but you will increase your food consumption. So you might want to be careful when to actually expand your cities if you are low on food, because that can ruin you pretty well. Let's actually check one more thing. You can change your taxation quite a bit, and I think I'm gonna, well, yeah, let's leave it there. So that takes a lot out of the food consumption. Actually, hold on. Let's check. Military is currently 100. Okay, then I don't think we want it have it quite up there. We can have it at 75% though, because this group is going there. Won't be here for much longer. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, let's actually head over there then. We have quite a few recruits here, so we could technically make another unit of hoplites. Hoplites are pretty good at... Hold on. Distance unit defense is 500 XP for new units. Let's make you a governor here, so we can see a bit further away, and when we recruit troops in this city we will also... they will have a bit more experience starting on, but in any case, the supplies are pretty good at fighting. Of course, these units are ranged and they could probably outrun me, but I don't know if they are actually that clever. Hold on, so there's coming a spearman group. I think we need to get our own spearmen. We can't really afford a third hoplite group quite yet, but eventually we will. Okay, so you haven't actually started your attack yet. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. They will be getting more recruits pretty fast. Okay, we are fighting here. We have lost one person. Can we actually... okay, why are you not fighting them? This is a bit weird. Well, there we go. They are now locked into fight. And let's see. They're trying to shoot us over here. I guess we'll send you both, the noble sons and my hoplites, against that group. As you can see, these spear throwers of the raiders don't really have a chance against us. Then let's send you over there. Actually, I think we can send a group of spearmen over there as well to fight them. They are currently raiding my logging camp, which affects how much it produces resources. Okay, we are doing pretty good here. Yeah, we won that fight. How much? You have 30. I think you can beat them. I'm gonna send you to help as well. And the battle in here is starting. Neither one is very good right now. Once the units get experience, and even if they are defeated, they return the city or the home city. You can actually change the home city if you so wish. But they are sent back there, and they are gonna get their recruits to fill their ranks once again. But they do all their experience is still saved, even if they are defeated, which is pretty good. I'm gonna send you trying to capture a few slaves for us. Not very many, but more than nothing, I guess. And here the battle is going pretty well, actually. I think I'm gonna need some ranged units at some point, but right now I think the hoplites are all we really need. So did we have not captured the slaves yet, but we are capturing them. Okay, we got 4 slaves from here. I'm gonna gather these slaves over there, and then I'm gonna send you to capture that, and the hoplites will capture the camp, but we can actually promote them. I'm gonna give them... there's quite a few upgrades you can give them. Actually, if I show the unavailable, you can get a little bit sense on how many there are, but of course they are mostly the levels after a certain point. But in any case, I think hoplites, well, either trainer or medic. I think medic is very good. It increases your defense, but trainer lowers the recruits needed, and because we are using hoplites, they use more than 1 recruit per person in the actual units. So I think we need a trainer right now. It will be very useful later on. Now, these guys, I could give them Hunter Quartermaster upgrade, but I don't think I really need those 2 upgrades quite yet. What about these guys? Yeah, it's the same situation. Okay, so let's continue. I wonder how many slaves can I get from these raiders. Okay, there's another 2. I got a text message. I'm not sure if you could hear that. Sorry about that. So we have around 10 slaves already. I'm gonna send you... first of all, I'm gonna send you there and pick up some food. Because you are lacking in terms of food right now. So, the next thing I should probably do is recruit... I think 2 workers is good enough. And I'm gonna send one of them to the livestock farm and the other one to the mine. So we can get our gold situation a lot better. Also, I'm gonna check how many... Well, yeah, I'm gonna send these spearmen back to our capital just to be a sort of garrison there, because we are at the coast. At some point people might try to use boats to come get us, which is not something I want to lose my capital over. Then I'm gonna go take this bridgehead. Ooh, there's a bridge over there. That's interesting. In any case, we are currently running quite a deficit in terms of money, but okay, so this slave unit only has 8, and that's not very much. But we could probably, first of all, let's load in food, and I know that there is this camp, so let's go take that, and actually, let's send you to help capturing the slaves. I think that's gonna be useful. I'm gonna connect this bridgehead to that camp as well, for now, and then, okay, we don't really have all that much food right now with these guys, so I'm gonna send you to the city for now, and I'm gonna load food for you, and I think I'm gonna send you over this way to meet the city south of us. Send, well, let's load in food to have as much food as possible. I'm gonna save these slaves here for now. I want to use them as full units, to be honest. But the difference between slaves and workers is that you don't pay to your slaves. You do pay 10 gold per week to your workers, to each unit, at least each full unit, that is. So slaves are useful, but they can also be freed by others, so that might turn against you at some point. Okay, I'm gonna send you over there to help with... Okay, so the battle is going on here, but we have something that is not connected quite yet, which is the livestock farm. I'm gonna connect you to the bridgehead, and as you can see, it gives me 20 gold per week and 14 food per week right now, and once it hits summer, the food production is going to double over here. The gold production actually doesn't change with the seasons. But in any case, let's see the battle going on in here. So they have missile troops only over here, which should be pretty easy for this unit. Of course, they have killed 1 person. You can see the corpse here. But when it comes to melee, we are quite superior, to be honest. Okay, let's send you to charge over those, because they are trying to flank us, and I don't really like that. As you can see, they are trying to hurl spears at us, but we charged to their rear, and they took quite a few casualties from the charge itself. And yeah, we defeat those. Let's try to capture these fellows right away. We've discovered a region which is probably this. Oh no, I think it's here actually. So yeah, we captured, let's see, 3 more slaves. Let's send you over there as well. And we, I bet it's a gold mine that's not connected anywhere yet. Well, it is now. And money problems are going away slowly, but still. I'm gonna send you capture those, and I'm gonna send the hoplites to take over the camp. Because the camps do have an upkeep, which is not ideal for us right now. But I don't really care. And we could actually upgrade our cities, both of them. I'm gonna upgrade the capital first. It takes some resources, actually. Greeting... Oh, let's actually pause it. Accidentally unpause it. Greetings from the people of Helios. We understand you seek to unite our people under a common banner. We see merit in your proposal, but as a gesture of your goodwill, there's something we would ask you before we make our decision. The raiders no longer fear our militia and are using a camp nearby to launch raids against our farms. You would win much support in Helios if you could eliminate this threat for us. So we need to go defeat the raiders in here, and for that I'm gonna take the hoplites in here. I'm gonna... well, let's just send them over here. Shouldn't be too hard. Loading food. We haven't captured those yet, but it's not gonna be many slaves. We're running out of food. Well, let's send you back to the capital then. And probably at this point, well... tough decision. First of all, I think I'm gonna upgrade this... I don't have the gold for that. Well then, never mind. Yeah, we managed to upgrade our capital, or a city, and now our noble sons have better gear. At first I think they were pretty much like the spearmen. Now they are pretty much like hoplites. And after a few more upgrades they will be heavy hoplites, I think, and so on and so on. And they will also grow in size as well. So right now it's 10, but the total size would be 50, I think. Okay, so let's see. We have two... well, I mean, yeah, it's the slaves right now. Okay, we got the camp here, and I'm gonna connect it to the capital. Then I think I'm gonna... oh, we can actually give you a promotion. Let's give you the trainer promotion as well. Then I could go capture that. Probably recruit more workers to put over there. Let's see what else we have. Why are you not going over? You're still trying to catch them, are you? Oh, low morale. Yeah, they don't have food, so their morale is dropping. Which is something you need to watch out in this game. Okay, so you don't have food in there. So what is our situation? We are losing 25 food per week. Of course, the production is going to increase quite a bit once the season changes, and it's 1 week away, so that's not too bad. Okay then, so we... no, we did not. But did we capture the slaves finally? Or the slave? Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess. I'm gonna send you back as a garrison to the capital. And hoplites, they are a bit slow, but they are reaching this steadily. This camp over there. So we got this. I'm gonna connect you over there, because that is something that will reach you sooner. And I think, let's have a look. It's gonna take a couple of weeks still before we get our first technological advancement. But in the meanwhile, I don't think there's too much going on here. There's not really a way to speed up the game, but... well, let's actually... we could probably upgrade this place then. So I've checked the map a little bit, so I know that there is, or around here is probably my first enemy to be, which is pretty good to fight early on to get a lot of slaves, which will of course boost your economy, because if I continue to use the hoplites and they will bring on spearmen, so I can beat 2 or 3 units with my 1 unit quite easily. And if I have 2 of them there, they are screwed for the most part. Of course, I should probably start making some units that can fire from afar. Okay, we have found this, so this is one of the cities that we will have to conquer probably soon enough. But we are finally reaching our destination here, so let's see how the fight goes. I actually like a lot of the models they have here. They've done pretty good work. Okay, so they have at least rebel skirmisher, which are basically spearmen type units. So let's start heading that way. We are running out of food, which is actually quite a problem. But now that we have entered summer, which will last 12 more weeks, it seems. And we will have, well, our food production is not in the negatives right now, at least. Okay, so they have only 3 units of the skirmishers or spearmen type things. So I'm pretty confident that we can win this fight. They are losing quite fast, at least on that unit, and because they didn't bring the 3rd unit quite yet, they are bound to lose here. Let's actually try to... can we capture them? We can. Let's try to capture as many slaves as we can. And... okay, so... can't see them, but... yeah, we got 8 more slaves. That's pretty good. Let's send them there as well. I think this will be my slave town thingy. It's sort of in the middle, at least for now, and it's a pretty safe place after I've taken this city and this city. Well, this city actually, not. We will be taking the camp, of course, as well, but it's gonna be in the middle, so that's gonna be a safe place for slave trading, I guess. Now then, let's go capture that. They do still have their unit there, and we are running out of food pretty quickly. But if we can lure them out and beat them in a fight before we run out of food, we can still do pretty well over here. But I do see a problem here. They are still inside there. Of course they are... oh, okay, they have charged out, so this should be a piece of cake now. I mean, should be, but you never know. If we run out of food, then they might have a chance, but nah, it doesn't seem like they've run out of morale already. So let's capture those slaves as well, because there's no one in here. We don't need to worry about that. We captured, let's see, 5 more slaves. That's good. We'll send you over there. And once we have the slave unit complete, we should probably send them... let's see. Ah yeah, we need more gold before we can upgrade the mine to have living quarters, which doubles the capacity you can have workers in there. Workers or slaves. But right now we are doing pretty well. Once we capture this and we get this city, I think I'm gonna end the episode there, which will be pretty soon. But until then, let's have a... oh. Yeah, we run out of food, so our morale is dropping quite quickly. But there we go. Nope. Okay, the people of Helios are grateful for our support against the raiders and have decided they will be safer under our banner. That's nice. So this is still level 1 city. I think we should probably upgrade it and recruit a few workers here. We're gonna need probably fishers here and here, and then there's a logging camp and fishery. There's quite a few fisheries around here, it seems. But in any case, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.